Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Discriminating Gamer and another unboxing video. Today we're going to look at Cascadia Rolling Rivers, a standalone flip and roll and write game set in the Cascadia universe. Looks like it is by Flat Out Games, published by AEG, designed by Randy Flynn, and illustrated by Beth Sobel. Alright, what do we have here? Looks like in this particular game, you're going to roll some dice, take some actions. You're going to collect some wildlife. You're going to spend wildlife to complete habitat cards, and then you're going to fill in your environment sheet and score the most points. Looks like it's for the ages 10 and up, 15 to 30 minutes per game, and 1 to 4 players. Let's get this thing opened up and let's take a look and see what is inside of it. Now these are nice little small boxes. I do like a lot of these little small box games. These roll and writes are actually kind of really nice for that too. I haven't played a whole bunch of them. I have enjoyed some of the ones that I have played. All right, so inside of here, what we're going to get is we're going to get just a rule book up front. Looks like it is about 23 pages. That's actually a longer rule book than what I was expecting for a game like this. The back's going to have a nice little quick reference sheet. It's going to give you some setup, some gameplay. It looks like those are your rounds and then your end game. So it looks like once you know the game, you're just going to use the back of the sheet, and that's going to cover everything you're going to need to know. So let's take a look and see what it looks like inside this rule book. All right, nice big setup page. Now this is some small text on this. So there is a lot to this game, it looks like, because that is some tiny text. All right, there looks like your score pad right there, or your sheet that you're gonna be writing on. Looks like there's multiple different sheets. We got sheet D. So that's kind of cool. So it's not going to be the same sheet over and over and over again. Looks like we got some solo mode rules. We got solo mode. There we go. The completion cards, family mode rules, scenarios and achievements, mixing versions. So we got different versions of this game, and it looks like this might be some of the cards. Here's your, looks like 4 different sheets you're going to get, and there you go. That's going to be the rule book for this game. Okay, let's take a look. Let's put the dice off to the side. We'll look at those here in a bit. Okay, so this is going to be, looks like maybe this is a score sheet, or I don't know what this sheet's actually before. But it looks like this is where you're going to track how much of your different wildlife you're going to get. Okay, it looks like these are all nice and double-sided. Okay, that's good. Twice as much content for that. We got 1 page stuck down the bottom. All right, and then you're going to have this nice thick book. All right, so it looks like we're going to start off, and there's going to be your sheet A. All right, these are going to be double-sided as well. They are. Looks like a sheet A on the back. And then it looks like if you flip through, it looks like part of them are going to be A's, part of them are going to be C's, and B's are just going to kind of go in order. So there's your B's, and there's your A's, and then there is your D's. Right. Okay. Let's take a look at our cards. These look like some bonus nature cards. All right, see if I can get this little sticky thing open. All right, so this is going to be completion. These are probably going to be like maybe your goal cards. Okay, so gain a nature token, +1, nature bonus. Gain 3 salmons. I'm not really sure what you got to do to get these, to gain these cards. Gain 1 animal of your choice. Change the scenery. Gain iflo. All right, so barren salmon. The bears love the salmons. All right, and then these are going to be some negatives. Wow, you don't want to get negatives. That's definitely for sure. And there you go. And that is going to be the little cards. Now, let's see. What do we have? What are these big cards? All right, so it looks like we're going to have some family mode summary right here. Okay, what's on the other side? The other side is going to be the round summary. So they're going to be nice dual-sided. You're only going to really need, looks like, I'm guessing, the one side. So if you're playing family mode, use that one. Playing regular mode, use that one. Okay. And then it looks like we're going to have some rivers, wetlands, prairies, forests, mountains, rivers. Okay, more of the same. All right, so I'm guessing, depends on what maybe you roll or where you're placing your stuff. This is what you're going to get. So, all right, we'll just take a look at these cards. Okay, get an idea of what they are going to look like. Okay, I can say that I do like this artwork. That river looks really cool in there. I like the look of that mountain too. That looks really, really good. So I live in a mountain region, so I always like looking at the snow-capped mountains. All right, well, there you go. And that is going to be all of the large cards. Now, let's see what we have for dice. I know everybody likes the dice. Okay, so the dice, wow, these look like they're actually, I think they're wooden dice. They are, they're really light, but it looks like they're screened. They're silk screened. So, but yeah, they're really super light. So we're gonna get some blue ones, looks like some brown ones there. So my guess is you're gonna end up rolling the dice. And I don't know, is it gonna be an auction to see what's gonna happen? Sometimes on these you get it, but yeah, you'll roll the dice, see what happens. But there you go. I think those are gonna be good. Now the cool thing I like, a lot of people don't like wooden dice. I love wooden dice because I find wooden dice, because they're so light, they tend to bounce a lot more. And I kind of like that. I like that bounce. I don't like it when dice just kind of, you roll them, they hit the table, and then blah, they just die. So, all right. So let's see how all this is going to go back in the bag. We're going to go ahead and put our sheets back down on the bottom. Put that right back over on the side. Now we have all the large cards and all of the little cards. We're just going to put them right here and right here. I'm actually going to go back and I'm going to put them back in these bags here in a minute. You don't really need to see all that. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and put the dice back in here. I know we got a nice little rule book. We're going to set that right up on top to cover everything up. And the lid. And there you go. And that is Cascadia Rolling Rivers, the flip, roll, and write game. Leave any comments you have down at the bottom. And as always, thank you for watching.